Hi there everybody, Dustin with Tulsa Balloons and Tulsa Bubbles, and I'm here today to teach you guys how to make some balloon animals. Now the first thing that we're going to need to make a balloon animal is what, guys? That's right, we're going to need a balloon. Now you may want an animal balloon as opposed to a round one, unless you want to make a beach ball or a rolled up armadillo. Now, animal balloons are more commonly known as 260Qs if you're trying to order them online. And that simply means that it is 2 inches in diameter and 60 inches long when fully inflated. The other thing you may need to make a balloon animal is a balloon pump. This will help you out quite a bit unless you're full of hot air like I am. Now, my favorite kind of pump is double action, and that simply means that it'll push air out both directions, whether I'm pushing the handle in or pulling it out. You're going to want to start off by taking your animal balloon and placing it over the end of your pump. Now, if you don't hold onto the end of the balloon, it's just going to go flying off the end. So after you have your balloon on the end of the pump, make sure you keep a bit of a grip. Now, to make a balloon animal, you're going to need some room left empty at the end of your balloon. And in this case, for making a puppy dog, we're going to want about 4 inches uninflated. Now we're getting to the difficult part. You may want an adult or somebody with bigger hands to help you if you have issue with this part. We're going to tie our balloon. And to do that, we're going to pinch a little further down our balloon and let some air out near the nozzle so we have more material to work with. Take the balloon, loop it around your finger, push the nozzle around the back through the opening, and then roll your finger out. And there you go, a knotted balloon ready to make a puppy dog. And now for a balloon dog.
Dustin, balloon dog, not fluffy dog.
Oh, sorry about that. Now we have our balloon inflated and ready to go. We're going to show you how to make a balloon dog. To do that, you're going to want to fold over your balloon approximately 6 inches and grab right in the middle. Now, if you have smaller hands, you may want to have an adult help you with this. Grab in the center and twist. We'll show some clips after this of how to help a child twist a balloon similarly. Next, we're going to twist the front legs. Do the same thing. Fold over about 6 inches of balloon. This time you're going to grab a little closer towards this side. Twist around a few times. There we go. We have our nose, our head, a neck, and some front legs. But the very first balloon dog that I ever made didn't have any back legs. It's true. Everyone thought it was a real drag. And finally, we're going to learn how to make those back legs. One more time, just like the beginning, we're going to fold over about 6 inches of balloon, grab in the middle, and twist. There we go, we've got our balloon dog. And if you give a little squeeze here at the end, sometimes you can get a puppy dog tail too. And today we're going to have my good friend Fletcher teach us how to make some balloon dogs. And this might be helpful if you have hands that are a little bit smaller.
Let's measure our hands.
Yep. So what we're going to do, we're going to inflate our balloon like we did in the other video. We're going to fold it over about 5 or 6 inches. And I'm going to hold onto this half and squeeze in the middle. While Fletcher, can you hold on right there for me and twist it a few times? There we go. Good job. Now you'll want to twist it a few times, that way it doesn't come undone. And there we go. We have our puppy dog's head. Now we're going to have you help us again. This time you're going to fold it over. You're going to help us with a little bit more. So fold it over a little bit more this way. We want about 5 or 6 inches folded over. I'm going to grab on this side and pinch and twist. Good job, Fletcher. We've twisted a few times, and we're going to do this one more time. We're going to fold over the back part of the balloon. I'm going to hold on to half, and Fletcher, you grab onto the other half and twist. Good job. You made a great puppy dog. And do you want to give them a name for us today?
The Green Adventure.
That's a great name. Glad that one's not copyrighted yet either. Thank you very much for helping us today, Fletcher. And now we're going to learn how to make a balloon giraffe. This is very similar to the balloon dog and uses the same twist. We just do everything in different proportion. As you can see, it has the same head, a longer neck. The legs are a bit longer than the puppy dog, and the body's a bit shorter. The tail's a little shorter too. First, we're going to start off with the balloon, and we're going to inflate it all but about 2 to 3 inches. Start off by making a fold about 4 inches long and grab in the middle and twist a few times. Since it's a giraffe, we're going to want a much longer neck. So go down a ways, fold over about 4 inches or so. Now instead of grabbing in the middle, just continue to hold where you're at and twist. We're going to make it a shorter body and a shorter tail. So fold up what's left over, grab just like this, and twist a few times. And there we go, our giraffe. Now we've made a really tall animal. Let's make a really small animal. Can you guys guess what it is? That's right, it's a mouse. We're going to start off with another animal balloon, and we're only going to put a little bit of air in this one. We're going to leave about 7 or 8 inches of the balloon uninflated. We're going to do the same twists again, just in different proportion. We're going to fold over about 4 inches, grab in the middle, and twist. We've got our nose and head for the mouse. We're going to fold over about 4 inches again, grab in the middle, and twist. We have our front legs, and finally one last time, fold it over, grab in the middle, and twist, and there we go. We've got our mouse. And now we have one last animal to teach you how to make that uses the same kind of twist. And that's a weenie dog. That way you guys can get a long little doggy. This balloon you're going to want to put a bit more air into. You're going to leave approximately 2 inches uninflated on the tail of your balloon. You're going to start off by folding over about 5 inches, grab in the middle, and twist. We're going to want a shorter neck for our weenie dog. So fold it over about 4 or 5 inches again, with a little more space being on the side that has the legs. Squeeze and twist. Turn it a few times so it doesn't come undone. And finally go down to the other end. Fold it over about 5 or 6 inches. Grab in the middle and twist. There we go. We've got our weenie dog. Now we're going to learn how to make something dangerous that's not, an animal. We're going to learn how to make a balloon sword. Start off by inflating your balloon all but about 1 inch of space. Squeeze the air just a bit down towards the end. Fold over about 6 to 7 inches of balloon. You're going to want to be much further in this direction than you are to this side. Twist all but about 1 inch to make a large loop. At this point, take the far end of your balloon and feed it through. Don't pull it all the way through or you're going to lose your loop. Feed it through and leave a handle, and now you've got a sword. To protect yourself from dangerous swords, you might need a balloon hat. Start by inflating your balloon all but about 1 to 2 inches of space near the tail. Tie a knot. Now you're going to want to measure your head, or whoever's head you're placing it on. Make a loop the same size, and then twist it over. Your hat can be something as simple as this. You can stretch out the top portion. You can wrap it around like that. You can take some of your balloon animals from earlier, and you can even add them to your hat too. The only rule is to have lots of fun. Let's learn how to make a bunny. To do this, inflate your balloon all but about 2 to 3 inches of space. Tie the nozzle end. You're going to want to make a loop about 6 to 7 inches long, twisting about 2 inches over from the nozzle end. This is going to be the nose and the ears for our bunny. Now you're going to want to make another loop about 6 to 7 inches long. You're going to twist down about 2 inches again. And this will be the neck and the front legs for our bunny rabbit. And one more time, we're going to fold over about 6 to 7 inches of space. We're going to twist about 2 inches from the tail of the balloon, just like that. Now we're going to have our bunny sit up by spreading open the loop and pushing those front legs down. And there we go, one sitting bunny. And now we're going to learn how to make a balloon flower. For this, inflate your first balloon all but about 4 inches of tail. This one's going to be a bit different. This time we're going to fold it over about 3 or 4 inches, and we're going to hold onto the tail of the balloon as we twist right next to the knot. I like to tuck the nozzle through so it doesn't come undone. Now we're going to fold it over to the same size loop, grab in the middle right here, and twist. We're going to repeat that process a few more times, making additional petals for our flower. And with the last one, we're simply going to fold it over, grab the nozzle, and wrap it all around, and there's our flower petals. Grab your second balloon for the stem. You're going to want to leave about 3 or 4 inches uninflated. Now you're going to want to fold towards the middle. Grab right here, making a loop about 5 or 6 inches long, and twist. That's going to be the first leaf for our flower. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to make another loop, grab, and twist right there in the middle. Make sure you twist a few times so it doesn't come undone. we're going to give it a little bit of a bend. And then we're going to take the nozzle, the tail of the balloon, and wrap it around the center of the flower to hold the petals in place. You might need to manipulate it a bit to get everything positioned just right. But once you do, it's a wonderful flower. And don't worry if your balloon animal doesn't end up looking like the one in the video. Every balloon's a little bit different, just like people. Your balloon dog might have longer front legs than it does back legs. That just means it's going to be better at running. And don't be scared if your balloon animal pops, because balloons do pop. You've usually got more to make balloons with. Now, to make your balloon animals, you're going to want to have a good quality balloon pump. Something that's very durable. Nice and strong, that you can really... hold on, these things happen sometimes. I probably just need to screw it back. Oh! Now to learn how to make a balloon sword. You want to take your balloon, put it on the end of your pump, and inflate...
I think that one has a hole in it, Dustin.
Well, yeah, they all have holes in them. That's how you inflate them. You turn, and there we go. We've got the head for our puppy dog. Now I'm going to have you help me a little more this time. I want you to fold this balloon over. Can you fold that for me, Fletcher? Right here, just grab the balloon.
Sorry, I have a balloon.
Then you'll get to take a little break. And you don't have to be super serious, but don't be like so silly that people can't learn how to make the balloon. You want to just be like regular, because you're helping teach people today. Isn't that cool?
Uh-huh.
I think that's not really.
You ready? All right, hands by your side. All right, look up at the camera. We're going to do a video just like we did the other time, so we're going to say kind of the same things. Are you ready?
Okay, I don't really remember what I said.
It's
That's
all right.
okay.
You
I'll
say
help
whatever.
you.
Yeah, you say whatever you
I'll
want.
talk and you
Justin's
say
gonna
whatever
say
you
the same
feel
thing
like.
over again, but you just kind of pretend like it's the first time.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Look over here. Oh,
It almost looks impossible.
it's all right. Look up towards the camera. Here we go. He's got the goofy gigglies. Grab that paper towel. You got Doritos all around your mouth.
Makeup.